Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of The Aftermath. My name is Ian, and welcome to another episode of this glorious podcast where these guys are truly trying to ruin this show.
I'm not trying to ruin it.
Come on. What, no harm?
I'm not trying to ruin it. That was just really good timing. Right as you introed, I acted like I was trying to intro too.
The anticipation.
I acted like we both had separate podcasts. We were introing it, and everyone else was muted. Right? I was like, "Hey, everybody else go." Oh man!
For those of you who have no idea what's going on, they tried to ruin the top of the podcast, but
so you're not going to keep it in?
No, definitely not. I fixed it in post.
Oh man, what? No, it's funny. The intro, this is a good intro. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Right.
It'll be funny. And the pause isn't too long either. And we watched a movie.
Anyways, sorry about that. This week we watched a movie called Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
What a day.
I'd actually seen parts of this movie before we actually did the podcast, but I hadn't seen all of it. So like randomly, I would be like, "Oh, I recognize that part of the movie." Like I saw that like at work, and it was one of those weird things where like I got a call and then came back, so I saw like two of the first scenes and then like two of the last scenes. But all the middle stuff, the whole movie makes a whole lot more sense now.
Right.
Because I was like, man, what's going on here? Why do they have a brick on the gas pedal? like all sorts.
Pretty sure that's not how wireless
right?
works.
And I was like, I don't know why they're doing that. But that was a really interesting movie.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize how the ending was until like this time watching it around. Like you never get any closure on what happens with Cameron. And I didn't realize that they're just like, Cameron just took, I guess, the whole point was that he learned an important life lesson there or something,
right.
But like,
yeah,
you never get any closure on it, which I guess it's not bad. It's not, I just think it's interesting. I didn't realize that first time.
Yeah. I suppose the closure would be that he's finally got his head straight and he's going to stand up for himself.
And his father killed him in cold blood.
Right, yeah. Dude, what about that scene whenever they're like, I think we should shoot her? Like
that was
out of left field. I was like, they can hate her all you want, but randomly saying we should kill her, that was wild.
I almost don't blame her for hating her family. Goddamn.
I'm still convinced that Ferris Bueller is some kind of silver-tongued devil.
Yeah, he's like a wizard. It's interesting.
He's some sort of demon.
That's another thing that this time around, like, I guess I say this time around, like I saw the whole movie at once. I only saw parts of it, but still, that watching all of it, I realized like Ferris's sister, Jean, is like the opposite of him, where like nobody believes anything she says, even if she has like quantifiable claims and has the wallet of the person who broke into her house, and they're like, nah, what a dumb girl.
This is the original Candace character from Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, like exactly. Yeah, like that's
the predecessor.
It's just like nobody believes anything she says, and then Ferris is out here somehow not
living the life.
Not even. I think it's a good little story overall, though. Like she learns to be a bad kid now, but whatever, it's fine. And like he ends up getting away with it somehow.
It reminds me
miracle.
It reminds me of some kind of grown up version of what Kevin McAllister from Home Alone.
Yeah,
feels a little vaguely like that in some degree.
Right, yeah. He just has like a bunch of like weird traps set up the whole time. Everything is held together by a thread.
Yes,
like
instead
nothing.
Of Home Alone, it's away from home.
Yeah, like nothing. Everything's almost not working out.
Honey, I don't live at home.
Almost getting caught the entire time.
Yeah, especially the amount of times that like just how absolutely oblivious his dad is every time.
Yeah,
he turns his head and
he has to double take at everything, and he misses the double take.
I love when people are like ducking to get something. Like he ducks to get his Tic Tacs, and the cops drive past him. Like he's constantly just looking away. Makes me wonder what happens whenever I look away and turn around.
He's constantly distracted.
Just like, I just look away, and then like crazy crap happens behind me. I turn around, everything looks normal again. Like I wonder if my life is like a movie, right? And I just turn around. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pick up my food, and then like while I'm walking, I nearly get hit by a car and just don't even notice it. Like I just
hope not.
I just wonder if like if my life's just crazy all behind this, like the remainder of my vision that happens behind me. I just wonder, I'm pretty sure it's pretty normal back there, but still, like I turn around and just like some dude gets robbed right behind me. I'm just like like I wonder.
Be wary of your blind spots.
Exactly. It's like I'll never truly know either.
I'm curious as to when this movie came out because it had definitely a 90s vibe, but I'm not actually sure if it was actually in the 90s though. I'm pretty sure it was.
I don't remember.
I remember everyone talking about this movie when I was like in high school, or like even before high school. Like everyone was talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like.
Oh my gosh!
One of my first notes was the
1986. I was so far off.
Yeah, okay, in that case, we're going about 80s then here. So
yeah, mid 80s.
What I want to say is, why is it that teachers in like the 80s and Breakfast Club time, why are they insane? Because the films would not have created this. Like there wouldn't be multiple films talking about how insane teachers are if it weren't. And schools were in general, if this wasn't something that was legitimate, at least to some degree, like some teachers were actually like this. Not just teachers, though, like teachers being that boring, but like principals. You gotta think of like Dead Poet Society. You gotta think of this movie and then The Breakfast Club. Like principals and teachers, like of this general time era, like of before I was born, like in high school, why were they so off their rocker insane? Like I know this is dramatic and this guy's like deliberately crazy, but like the fact that I compare all these movies and still get crazy principal or crazy teacher, I'm just thinking like, man, on one hand, high school must have been fun in the time like before, because like right where I was at, there was enough tech that it wasn't as fun anymore. But like high school must have been fun for those people, but also like, man, your teachers must have been absolute just monsters.
They don't care about you, man.
Yeah, no,
they're just there to cramp your style and tell you what to do.
We're just trying to ruin your life because you need to show up for school because you're sick. I'm just like, what in God's name?
Like, but I have an excuse. It's like, we don't care. Come to school.
Right? Yeah,
it's where you
like,
belong.
what the hell?
If you miss one more day, we're kicking you out and or holding you back.
We're actually going to shoot you in the kneecap if you miss one more day. Like, jeez. It's insane. And then they had the teachers in the class. I loved how they had different... They only showed two, but they were both like perfect teachers, where one of them is the most monotone teacher ever, who is just talking slowly and as boring as possible.
The dry-ass commercial guy, which is so funny.
Yeah, and he was just like, can anyone tell me what this is? Anyone?
Bueller?
Nope. And I was like,
just kept going.
My man, he's out. If he didn't respond to number 2, you don't got to go for 5. All right? Like... And so, and the second one was the guy who was like doing an English class or something like that.
Oh,
and he was talking in a very slow way that I've actually had teachers. I've had both teachers before, but I had a teacher who was like, please describe for me the contrast between the works of, and then like they say the names of the works and they're like, and how this pertains to love. And I'm like, by the time they finish their statement, I have to try and figure out what their actual statement was because they took so long to speak their paragraph that I don't know what
concise, and then there's just being
no, they're just long-winded as if they're not talking slow enough. Like they could have halved the sentence length, and I still would have struggled to keep up with how slow they were going.
It kind of sounds like they're like trying to like intentionally like make you go to sleep, like make you very drawn out and bored.
Or like for English classes like that, I felt like the teacher that I had that did that was just trying to make everything sound more pompous and like smart.
Oh, yeah.
And because of that, the slow speaking style made it that even if I was writing notes, I'd fall asleep trying to write notes. Man.
Oh, of course.
It was awful. But then I also we have a guy whenever I was in paramedic school that he would come up and he would teach with the, slideshows? Like
PowerPoints?
Yeah, PowerPoints. And... he wasn't bad. He gave good info. If you like raise your hand, he would answer it. He wasn't bad, and his PowerPoints were good. But I also got him to email me the PowerPoints so that I could do it myself because he had the first guy's voice.
Oh, really?
Oh, damn.
He would go up there and he would be like, this is what we do in a trauma situation, and we will do this, and you're allowed to do this. please remember that you can bandage in this way, and this will stop the bleeding faster. And I was just like, your voice, your voice is. I was like, I've just chugged an entire bang. I should be off of the walls because I don't consume that much caffeine, and I am falling asleep. So I've had the first teacher, and I can say, oof, right? Like, ooh,
Brought
man.
you back.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. So that's the only notes that I had because I was just I think the problem with the podcast is as the time goes on and I find more movies that I like, I spend less time writing notes and just watching the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Which is good in a way because I'm just enjoying the movies, but bad because I have less to talk about.
I see why
I'm glad you're not viewing it as like a sort of homework assignment now.
I really tried to in a way because again I want to have something to bring to the table that like I did, but if I'm just watching, I just start watching.
I can see why this movie became so popular and why people love it so much. It's so it's very easy to watch. It's very much like a easy premise.
Yeah.
Not a lot going on, but you know.
I feel like everybody can at least on some level relate to staying home from school.
Yeah.
Right.
Deliberately or otherwise.
Or trying to like have an excuse to get out of work or something. Like no matter how old you are, what's going on, you can relate to the idea of like being a rebel and
playing hooky just once.
I did that shit all the time. Not like playing hooky, but I would always have an excuse.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you can make an excuse easy. I've learned as I've grown up that you just got to find the right person who's your plug to get a doctor's excuse, and you're good.
Plug.
Yeah, no, you're like your plug.
Yeah.
Usually, people say that
like,
for like
hey,
drugs is what they mean. But like,
got any excuses on?
You got in that good stuff, then
I got
doctor's
$1.
excuses.
What can I get for that?
Right. Hey, if I give you $20, can you make a couple of doctor's excuses? Yeah, sure. Just tell me the days you need them. Like legit. Like once
you just got a fucking excuse dealer on the side.
I do
just has
actually.
paper.
I do. Maybe it's because I have connections. I don't know, but I kind of do. Yeah.
He just has blank pieces of paper with just like scribbled signatures at the bottom, and you just fill out yourself.
Who's gonna tell?
No, all the excuses that doctors write are vague, even the ones that are legitimate.
Oh, right.
Whenever I went to the urgent care a while back, because I was losing my voice, it was a legitimate excuse with prescriptions and everything, and the excuse was essentially read like, "Homie went to urgent care and should not be going to work now, doctor." That's pretty much what the whole thing read.
Right.
And so that's why it's pretty easy to have a plug because it literally all it is their name and
things
no
are.
further.
Here we go, Doctor such and such. Things are overall okay, but some things are not good. I don't think you should go to work today.
Oh yeah, or like another one is essentially it's just a receipt of a visit. So like one of them is like, "I am here to inform you that such and such had an appointment at my office and was unable to attend work today. Dr. Johnny," that's basically the whole thing, was that they couldn't attend work because of this.
PhD, ABC.
Unless you need a multi-day excuse, they have to make up some bull crap. But like a single-day excuse, it can just be, I had an appointment to check his pupils.
Check his pupils.
His eyes were like red and stuff, lol.
His temperature was a thing. His eyes looked like a something. And
He felt lukewarm to the touch. Turns out he was 98.6. He can go to work tomorrow.
Had bad posture.
It's just your doctor suddenly roasting you.
He seems like a bit of a slouch.
It was a thing in his sinuses.
I would take a doctor if it was free and easy, like I had a plug doctor excuse. He would just write excuses for me, but they were also subtly roasting me. I would still take it. He's kind of a slouch, has bad posture, bit of a nerd, but he could not attend. He could not attend work.
His lungs were junky.
Yeah. He was all full of fluid in places that should probably not have it. Yep. Signed, Dr. Johnny.
Also, his feet were bad.
His feet were bad.
Also, he's got some ratty feet, lol.
Yeah. I'm no podiatrist, but man, get them things checked out.
Diagnosis, you're a rat fuck.
I'm no podiatrist, but I did recommend him one.
Right. No one deserves to look at you.
Like, oh, man. Yeah, so I'd take that. I totally would. And I feel like this whole thing would have been easier if Ferris Bueller just had a plug, you know?
Yeah.
The whole show would have been a lot easier if he just had a plug for an actual use.
I tell you what.
It's a different day and age, though, I guess. Your parents.
By the end of the movie, his whole fucking town became his plug.
Dude, his whole town was just like, he was the king. He owned that place.
That's why I was like, as the movie progressed, I was like, this guy's not just a high school boy.
Mm-hmm.
This is
the king of high school.
No, not even that. I was like, this guy is a man from the underworld come back to subtly just coerce the entire world into loving him.
He was like a necromancer with an undead army.
The second he was on that float and the entire city of New York was hip,
including his father, who didn't even know.
This isn't a regular boy. He grabbed
He's super boy.
He got the scepter of life or whatever, and that dude was done.
His objective was complete. That's what he came to the city for.
He got the key to the city though.
He had the girl. His best friend was on his side.
All his thrall.
Exactly. Yeah. All his thrall. Everyone.
Yeah. No, that's what saying. He was like a necromancer.
All those German girls.
Like,
he finished his performance and fell back, and all 6 of them German girls just grabbed him.
They were just
prepped
and
almost as if by reflex.
Exactly.
Yeah, locked and loaded.
He commanded it. He willed it so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
This is Ferris Bueller's Day Off, not because he was playing hooky, but because he commanded it to be so.
Oh, yes.
Because Ferris Bueller had the day off.
Yep.
He had it from the beginning. It was destined to be.
His scheduled day off.
So, exactly.
As foretold in the prophecy.
Right. It did seem pretty scheduled, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
He woke up and said he had no idea what he was going to do. Or he was talking to his girlfriend at the end. It's like, you know what you were going to do today? He's like, nope, not really.
I don't buy that for a fucking second.
Honestly, you know what? If he was an undead wizard man, he probably didn't have any of it planned. He just willed it to be.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
This is all just practice.
Yep. Well, the movie follows a man named Ferris Bueller.
I mean, he's also done it.
He has a day off because he calls in sick.
Not only that, he's also done this 9 times. This is the 9th time already. So
yeah, I can imagine there should
Still
be 8
working out
more
the
movies.
kinks.
Oh yeah, I mean it was after after 7 or 8, you already become like the Lord of it all. So
Right.
Yeah, at this point he became the ruler of eternity.
You saw it also in like not even 25% of the movie. He went ahead and changed his records on the fly.
Oh yeah.
He wasn't hooking 9 times.
It was 2.
He willed it into 2.
Oh yeah.
I think
that
it's
computer
called
was
hacker
just
voice.
decoration.
I'm in. That's what that was.
Hacker, right.
He had a computer. Well, I mean, hacker because the computer was built in the 1940s.
Hackomancer.
Hackomancer.
Oh man. But yeah,
what is it? A technomancer?
Technomancer. My nickname in high school.
Right. What wasn't your name in high school?
That's just
Nothing.
Ethan. His name was not Ethan in high school.
Yeah, in high school I had a lot of
Oh my
nicknames.
God, we found it.
Aha.
Actually, that's true. Weird.
Found it.
That was actually a good one.
Who is your favorite character, guys?
Oh man.
Cameron.
Yeah.
Cameron. Probably.
I
Well,
get that.
actually, I can think. It might be for the honorable mention because he wasn't in it long enough to be my favorite character, but obviously, Charlie Sheen.
Oh yeah, the
Charlie
fucking
Sheen.
His
Honorable
character.
mention because his character's really good. His character's just Charlie Sheen, but it's a good character.
His
Was
character
that
actually.
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, it was actually Charlie Sheen as a
no
child.
fucking way.
Pretty sure that was a young Charlie Sheen.
That's
Oh,
nuts.
it was. Yes, I saw it right here. Hold on, watch.
yeah. So I was pretty sure.
The funny thing is, his character actually had a name. I don't think his name was ever spoken, not once.
yeah.
He has a first and last name.
What?
Charlie
Yeah.
Sheen.
No. No, his character's name was Garth Volbeck.
Yo, what?
Why was
He's
that
the
never
frickin-
spoken?
He's the necromancer king.
Yeah, right. He's the he's the one
greatest
who's
name I've ever heard.
he's the overlord above Ferris Bueller.
Oh, right. Of course. That's how they know
Seduced
each
his
other.
sister.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I mean, you're right. He did.
God.
Probably Cameron, but I also I like Gene. It's kind of a tie.
Yeah.
I think because I like to go for underdog characters, Gene probably takes it because Cameron's like a main character.
Yeah.
So I'll probably give it to Gene.
I liked the receptionist lady, Grace.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
she was a good one. She was good. I like how whenever Gene
Oh,
walks out, she
man.
says, asshole. The first time she says anything mean.
He's on the phone doing his thing, and he just like turns up and is like, Grace!
Screaming. Bloody murder.
I've never seen a man scream so loud.
Like, jeez, man.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's a wonder you're still employed.
Right? I don't know how that man has a job. He just broke into a high schooler's house.
I
Come
like,
on.
I like his name in the movie. Whenever he answered the phone, he's like Ed Rooney. I was like, I don't know why. I just love that. It like rolls off the tongue so well.
Yeah.
I want someone on the phone to just go, oh, you mean like Rooney eats it?
Oh, yeah, like Rooney eats it.
Man, I don't know how you eat that stuff.
So, Dylan, who is your favorite character?
Style-wise, I gotta go with Garth Volbeck.
Yeah, right. He does have the
Garth
look.
Volbeck.
You can just call him Charlie Sheen. His character
Yeah.
may as well have been named that. Garth Volbeck.
It
I'm gonna
makes
name a
sense, though.
D&D character
I
that
was
or
like-
something. Like,
I saw his character and I was like, that is definitely Charlie Sheen. I know it when I see him.
I couldn't make
But-
him out at
Yeah.
first.
But the thing is, like, he looks so young. I was like, is this a 90s
There's
movie?
no way.
Because he looks so young.
Right.
And I was wrong. It's actually an 86. So
Yeah.
that checks out.
Drugs.
Dergs.
No, thank you. I'm straight.
What are you here for?
Drugs.
That checks out.
Drugs.
Dergs. Yeah.
Dergs.
What about Girl on Trampoline?
Girl on trampolines easily my
She was the
number 2
real
favorite
MVP.
character.
Gave Ferris that really
That
good double jump.
Bump. Yeah, a little double jump. Like it's a video game or something.
That shit scares me. I really want a trampoline, but God forbid anyone else jump on it with me because I'll
Really?
I'll
You're
flip
scared
out.
of getting double bounced? That's the best in the world, man.
I know, but it's just the feeling of falling and not having any control.
Yeah, well, I don't like control, so double bounce me away a little bit.
Ethan prefers the mad chaos of this land.
Yeah, I'm like Ferris Bueller and Garth Volbeck.
Ferris Bueller is just a chaos incarnate.
Exactly. That's why. Yeah, that's why I get along with him. I get along with him well.
It's a chaos druid. You know what it is.
Yeah.
An avatar of pandemonium.
An avatar of chaos.
That's pretty much it. It was just an all-around good movie, full of fun shenanigans.
Yeah, man.
I like the scene.
Or are you trying to describe the movie like an 80s commercial pitch? Wacky movie.
A wacky movie for the whole family, except for the tits that are in one scene.
The
Fun for the two
tits
people
and
in
the
your
foul
family that
language.
might
But
enjoy it.
This is the 80s, though, so we can say those dirty words to all of our children.
Oh yeah,
And no one will give a shit. See, I just did it.
What should we watch next week?
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, gosh,
know.
golly.
Gosh, golly.
I mean, I saw Patch Adams next to this one, so I guess that's an option.
You know what?
Our mom said that we should watch a movie that she recommended.
Really?
And I have seen it before,
what's
I
it called?
believe,
forgot
but
what
it's been so long. It was called Fried Green Tomatoes.
I've heard that
It's
name.
an old classic.
Why
I
does that
think.
sound familiar?
It's probably because you've seen it once or twice.
I feel like you've seen it.
It's like
Resident movie.
It's like an
expert.
80s movie, I think. Let me just go ahead and check it
Yeah,
out.
let's get a
Yeah.
synopsis on that. Maybe
I'll
a
pull
picture.
out
like-
dude. It's
I've heard her
There
say
are
the name.
tomatoes. You fry them until they are green.
Until they're green. You don't fry things to turn
Until
green.
they are green. That is when they are most scrumptious.
1991. I was wrong.
I just got recipes for fried green tomatoes.
Yep.
Really?
I just Googled it and just got
I
recipes.
didn't, I didn't think they were real.
Oh, it's a real thing.
Yeah, it's interesting that I have to type in the word film. It's 91
Is
though.
a
Film.
1991 American comedy drama.
Taking place in 1991 America.
Yes.
Um,
A timid, unhappy
I didn't
housewife in her
click.
40s meets an elderly,
Timid.
something.
you know it's 90s when they say the word freaking timid. No one
Evelyn's
says that
husband
anymore.
and oh wow, this is weird.
Back then, unhappy and housewife went
Who
together
has
like candy and
dementia?
chocolate.
Dylan, that's so controversial, but I love it.
Oh, come on. It's all in
Over
good fun.
several encounters with Evelyn, Ninny tells her story of
I'm gonna be
of the
honest.
now abandoned town of Whistle Stop.
Oh, the full name of the movie is Fried Green Tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
actually a Whistle Stop Cafe that's in the Antique Village.
Oh, it's probably, to be honest, this is kind of a southern type movie, I think.
Oh,
and
yeah?
I'm pretty
Is
sure
it-
it's based off of that.
Bet you
This
that's
seems
what
pretty
they got it
yee.
from. That's funny.
Yeah,
If I was to guess, I want to say, doesn't it have Dolly Parton in it?
that's what Mom said.
Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton.
Let's see. Mom said it did. I'm pretty sure.
My mom says it does.
Mom said it did.
I bet my mom could beat up your mom.
What the heck?
You should have said about
You've
dads.
never had those old contests?
No.
No.
It's dads. I bet my
That
dad
was
could beat up your dad.
It was anything, man. Come on.
I bet my dog could beat up your dog.
Oh, yeah, well, I bet my cat could.
Yeah.
Not do anything.
Yeah. Could what? Go to the litter box. Good, good job, buddy.
I think Mom was thinking.
Go to the litter box.
I think
Go to
Mom
the
was
litter box,
thinking of a different
Finn.
movie.
Yeah, because
This has Mary Stewart,
I thought you were about to say Mary Sue.
Mary Sue, Kathy
The
Bates,
Mary Sue.
Mary Louise Parker. Yeah, so this is I think a different.
The Mary Sue. You mean the one from Star Wars:
Mary
Return of the Jedi? Hot
Mary
take,
Sue
everybody.
Skywalker.
That was a
Oh,
hot
wow.
take, everybody. We gotta go on ahead and
I
get this
can't
back.
believe
It gets back to a different movie before.
That's
She's
okay.
really famous.
That's
A lot
okay.
of people are basing their characters off her right here.
Dylan and I were shit talking them last week, so it's okay.
Damn right
Oh,
we
good.
were.
Then in that case, I'm keeping it going. But
As
also,
it deserves.
the thunder's rolling outside.
The Funda.
Damn, you're right.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Is
I
that going
heard.
to come through, you think?
Maybe I don't know.
Wait, if everyone's really quiet, you can hear it.
Oh no, I'm terrified.
I'm
I
so
can't believe it.
scared.
I'm shivering in my boots.
I'm deathly afraid of the natural elements.
All run for the hills.
Somebody help me.
I think we're just getting off on
What is this
tangents
character?
here.
What is his name?
He sounds like our guy.
Huckleberry
Dave.
Chunkman?
Oh, God.
Our guy Dave.
Forgot about Dave.
I just hope he doesn't make an appearance.
God, I hope not.
Dave is our new radio host from like the 50s or whatever.
Oh, no.
Selling you, what was his company called?
Oh,
Turbo.
Turbo. I don't know. I forgot what it was.
I think we had. I remember Turbo. For whatever reason, it was uttered
Turbo
twice.
Companies Incorporated or something like that. I forgot what it was.
Turbo.
Oh man.
Yeah. So,
what was everybody's favorite part of the movie?
I really liked the restaurant scene where he's like,
Oh, yeah.
he's convincing them. I just like the scenes where he does intricate, complicated ways of tricking someone,
Right.
and then immediately roasts that person. And the restaurant was probably the best one.
You touch me and I yell rat.
Yeah, I'll take that one too.
wait, what was that?
Whenever
In the movie, yeah, whenever he's like he says, "I'm gonna call the cops." He's like, "I got somebody on the other line," and he was like, "You touch me, I'm gonna yell rat." And that's
Go find another phone.
in the restaurant. Yeah, he's like, "I'll find it. Go find another phone."
I tire of this horseplay.
I do. I remember that. Okay, yeah. That's interesting.
I weep for the future.
Yeah. And I was like,
I was like,
you
as we all do.
Trying to sound fancy,
I'm weeping for your
weeping for the
face right
future.
now, dude. I'm not gonna lie. He was butt ugly.
He definitely was a
Caricature.
a bit of a weird guy.
Yeah. Scoffs.
Yeah, scoffs and douchebag.
That's his name. Scoffs.
Scoffs and douchebag.
Yeah, like scoffing's
That's-
bad enough, but that guy was
that
scoffing like a
sounds like a
douchebag.
Scoff douchebaggington.
That sounds
Yeah.
like a Beethoven's symphony. This is the new hit by Beethoven. Scoffs and douchebag.
That's
Oh yeah, if you just
douchebag
combine that,
minor.
scoffs and douchebag. Yeah,
dude, it's a great hit, dude.
my name is Scoffson and douchebag.
How's that for something to wag your finger to?
Oh, whoa. What the hell?
What? That's a phrase.
Don't wag your finger at nothing.
Oh, come on. You never wagged your finger to a nice little tune?
I can't say I've ever done it before.
It's an old thing.
Oh, is that right? Is that where Dave comes in?
Might as well be an old man.
Oh man.
No, old man.
Oops, my bad. I'm trying to find something, but what did you have a favorite part of the movie, Dylan?
Man,
It was like
the parade scene or the
Parade scene.
the scene where they introduce Cameron, where he's just lying in bed with that fucking music going.
yeah. I love that it went back and forth between
The happy-go-lucky like beachfront
yes
vibes that
and
of
then-
Ferris
Yeah, and then just sleeping in his bed, surrounded by two
just rotting away.
here it is right here.
Oh God.
I'm back.
Oh no, please.
The name's Dave.
Oh, Dave who?
Dave Turbo.
Damn it! Now I know.
Yeah, wow. Where'd you find that? That's uncanny. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's very
It sounds
unsettling
like-
combined with this voice.
Welcome to Turbo Time Incorporated.
Welcome to Turbo Time.
It's turbo time.
It's Turbo Time. Different movie. But like that's retro future for sure.
Oh, definitely.
That's 2001
definitely,
Space Odyssey style, like
This is
the
not-
days of the future today, like, or whatever.
Have you ever wanted a packet of cigarettes?
Space.
I do.
And that's all for today.
I do.
That's all it says.
That's
Honestly,
it.
we can make that a whole
Oh my
separate
God.
podcast. A whole separate podcast of
Oh,
just
dude.
that playing and you just making just a bunch of bullcrap.
Oh, just a bunch of nonsense.
Like,
Oh,
honestly,
man.
That's great. I love it.
that's
So-
it's terrifying, is what it is. But
Poor Dave,
Dave Turbo
trapped in the past.
of the New Hampshire Turbos.
Yes. We don't like him, but sometimes he rears his ugly head every now and then.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh no.
I'm back.
Oh no, his head. Oh God, it's ugly.
Consider that head ugly and reared.
Oh man. Get out of here.
This is.
You're not welcome here, Dave. Lest I remind you about the restraining order.
Turbo Industries now has the best restraining orders.
Now has a pig on restraining orders.
best known to man. You ever
Best-
wanted someone so far away from you?
Oh God.
But the music gets slowly louder. Everyone's so far away from you. That way they can never be in your way
Dave,
again.
get away!
I'm here.
Thanks for it's like all the way.
I said,
thanks
get
for-
out, Dave.
Oh,
Thanks for
Jesus.
choosing Dave Turbo's Turbo Industries, and then it turns back down again.
Oh man.
I just saw a bunch of lightning strikes, so listen closely.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
yeah.
Here it comes.
It's actually rolling.
Oh no!
The lightning striking as him coming and going.
The thunder rolls.
Every flash of lightning, his silhouette just appears in the dark.
You quietly hear Dave Turbo.
I have the best nuclear-powered automobile this side of the Mississippi River.
Nuclear
Nuclear-powered.
Guys, it's
It
nuclear.
can run forever.
It's nuclear.
You've always wanted this car.
Dave Turbo,
God.
I do want that car, but say it right, it's nuclear. Thanks for choosing Turbo Industries.
Yes. Dave, did I tell you can come back here? No, of course you didn't.
Oh no!
I
But I'm
have the
here
patent on
anyways.
restraining orders. You can't restrain me.
I'm getting the gun.
You
Keep him
can't
distracted.
restrain what is restrained.
I am restrained.
I am restrained. Oh gosh.
Oh man, I was hoping the podcast was going to end with you just fading the soundtrack out, terrifying.
I'm always watching.
Yeah.
It's also a royalty-free
That's pretty
track,
good.
so of course every now and then it's like, worgy.
I'm actually really surprised I picked the right one. My name is Dave Turbo.
Oh no, not Dave.
God damn it! He just shouts his name. That's all that one of his adverts just evolves into him shouting his fucking name.
Yes, of course. Okay, I'm trying to think of something else. What was another? Like, hold on. It was another one I was want to look at.
Oh yeah,
Dave Turbo.
Dave Turbo is the worst.
Turbo,
Tave.
Tave Turbo,
They call me Tave Turbo.
Dame Turbo.
Dexterity.
Darbs Carterity. Wait, what the heck? Oh no, that's not what I wanted.
I kind of need to go to bed.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Well,
Yeah.
anyways, is there anything else you want to talk about for the for Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Oh, I thought we already faded the podcast out.
Oh,
It's
no,
a
no,
good
no.
fucking movie. You're gonna go watch it right now, or I'll fucking kill you.
Gosh, jeez, man. So
Wow,
aggressive.
I'm sorry. It's. I mean, it's the truth.
Don't make me summon back Dave.
No. Anything but him, I swear.
Are you sure?
No, I'm positive.
What about his brother John Turbo?
Oh God.
There's
Oh,
so
no.
many televisions in my warehouse.
Oh no.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Turbo. Dave Turbo's brother.
Turbo.
I don't want your TVs, Dave. Please leave.
It's Turbo time.
I have a microwave television combo.
I thought you were just gonna stop there. I have a microwave.
Oh, that would have been so good.
2 for 1 cigarettes at Dave Turbo's Turbo Shop.
Have you ever
No.
Have you?
toaster?
Toaster. Have you ever toastered?
Thank you for shopping
With
at
Turbo,
Dave.
you
Like also
can.
like it's like playing in the background over like someone in like a Walmart, so you just constantly hear that song with like.
Oh yeah, right.
Thank you for shopping at Dave Turbo's Turbo Shop. We have cigarettes.
Period.
We have.
We have.
Get your 9mm ammunition here. As
I'm
well
trying to
as your
think of like
cigarette.
also like wacky commercials in the 50s, like to come up with random like nonsense, stuff.
I'd like to make one where the tagline is "So simple, even the dog could do it."
And then it's a picture of like the dog like
On
loading
hind
Using
legs.
a spatula.
No, like the dog like loading like something complicated, like loading a 9mm and then like just like shooting target practice and like getting great shots. Our guns fire so easy that even the dog could do it. There's like a dog with like opposable thumbs, like a dude in a dog suit, like
A dude in a dog suit.
Like,
Introducing
load
the
the gun
new
and just, like,
K9
crack
cap
shot
shooter.
Oh man, it's so great.
so easy. Even the dog could do it. And a guy in a suit just like loads the 9mm up, and just like crack shot, hits all the targets down, and then like looks at the camera and then gets back on all fours and tries to act like a dog. But then they crop a dog in like over like a horrible editing.
That's just a dog JPEG.
Dog.jpg.
A man's best friend.
Oh no.
Man's best friend. Get your canine teeth implants now, made of solid gold and poisoned.
Wow, that was pretty good.
That's pretty solid. That's pretty.
Oof.
Well, thank everyone for listening to this episode of The Aftermath.
Yeah, thanks.
I really appreciate it. It's been a wild ride this week, and it has been stressful for me.
Yeah.
It's been a lot.
It's been a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a lot.
But I'm glad that
yeah.
you guys have stuck around with us. through the highs and the lows and everything we've been going through with this podcast.
The lows and the highs.
You know,
the lies and the hoes, baby.
Oh my God. The very mediocre middle grounds.
You know us, you love us. You can't get rid of us. We're stuck.
The three and only
Yeah.
Turbo Industries.
Turbo Industries. We need to give Dylan a name then. We have Dave and
Triple
John
triad.
Turbo. What's another boring name that Dylan could have for a turbo?
Frank.
Frank.
Bill Turbo.
Bill
No,
Turbo.
wait, no, Bob Turbo.
Bob.
Dave, John,
Bomb.
and Bob Turbo.
I'm okay with Bob.
I'm okay with that. I can work with Bob. Well, see you later. I've been John Turbo.
And that's me, Bob.
Bob Turbo.
Yep.
Of Turbo Industries.
And as always, Dave
Turbo.
We also have a beer.
Only one.
We have a beer.
A singular beer. Get it while it's hot.
It's not cold. It's hot.
We got singles.
You have to fight for it. You have to fight
Yes.
each other for the one beer.
Freedom Brew, I believe it's his name.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude. You forgot about that, didn't you?
I fucking love Freedom Brew.
You ever wanna
No.
punch a tree?
You ever wanted to work on a farm but don't know where any farms are?
You ever wanna
Don't know how to work.
You don't wanna build a fence?
With no wood.
Oh yeah. Freedom Brew.
You ever wanted to yee without no haw?
Yeah.
Did you say walk
You ever
through a hall
spank
with
a
no
horse?
hall?
No, I said you ever wanted to yee without no
Oh,
haw?
I thought you said you ever want to walk through a hallway without the hall. I was like, what are you talking about?
You heard me right.
We should have ended
Oh yeah. You ever bought a pickup truck?
You ever just want to hear the sound of spurs?
Yeah. You ever throw coins in a bucket?
You ever throw corn?
You ever huck corn? Is it shuck? I'm feeling.
It's shuck.
You ever
What a-
shuck an ear of
what a
corn?
bad southern. You don't know how to shuck a corn.
Did you
No.
ever hear how Jimmy caught corn and wondered if you did care?
No, but I
You
heard
don't.
that Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers and drank Freedom Brew on the weekends.
What if she did sell seashells by the seashore?
Sally's a shoe shiner.
Something about an Irish
She
wristwatch.
sits where she shines, and she shines where she sits.
That damn whore.
Whoa, slow down. It's not that bad.
Something about an Irish wristwatch. That's as far as I
Irish
got.
wristwatch.
Good job.
Clean cream can or whatever it's called.
You ever wanted to chug a keg of beer but hate the taste of beer?
Freedom Brew.
It's still bad. You ever wonder how much wood a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck
A
wood?
woodchuck could chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
And he could drink Freedom Brew while doing it.
Quality
Anyways.
is not our guarantee.
It's not.
We guarantee freedom, but not quality.
Yikes.
We are
Free
not
to drink
sealed
this
for
beer
freshness.
if you want.
We are not sealed for freshness. We
The
don't believe
tagline
in
on
that.
the can is just really.
I think
Just period.
every Freedom Brew should say "drink at your own risk" on small letters on the
Oh,
side.
of course. In a full package. Anyways, I feel like the past couple episodes have been getting real off topic at the end there.
I seriously, we should have ended this 10 minutes
Yeah.
ago, but we just
Anyways.
we're still.
As I've been
Oh,
saying
are we still
before.
recording?
Yes,
Yeah,
we're still
yeah,
recording.
exactly. That's what.
I thought we ended.
Anyways, so
no.
until next time, thank you guys for listening. It's been a lot of fun. If you need to, you can find us with linktree/Ian Wolf. You can find all the links there for Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, or you can go to the Aftermath, it's aftermath.buzzsprout.com, and you can look at all the episodes there and also get all the links as well if you want to. Again, we appreciate you guys listening. It has been a lot of fun making this show, and we got so many more to come. I'm telling you, I got some good ideas in the pipeline.
Mm-hmm. Get ready.
Until next time, I've been John Turbo.
And me, Bob.
And I'm Dave. Bye-bye.